Hi guys, mwaka mushya. Igituma mvuga mwaka mushya nuko ntekereza ko iyi ngiyi ariyo video cyangwa ariyo content ya mbere ngiye gushyira hano kuri YouTube. So by the way, this new year, I'm very sure you're tired of my face. I'm gonna keep it behind the camera. I just want you guys to be watching whatever small cutting, and the rest is hearing my voice. So mwaka mushya nizere ko mutangiranye resolution nziza. Ngiye ya mbere nababwiye nuko you just forget my face. You're just gonna listen whatever I have to say if you really like that, and of course you might not like it, but you will share it with whoever want to hear that. So I want to ask you questions. Have you ever think of you being your own, or just acting as society need you to be? Mu Kinyarwanda mwese ntago mujya mwibaza nyine ari kubaho nkuko mwe mubishaka cyangwa kubaho nkuko society bishaka. Mwese, I think everyone has that concern, kuko akenshi twibwira ngo no, I don't give a shit, I don't give a fuck how people think about me. What matters most is how I think about myself. That's it. That's the reality, because most of the time we just fail to blend in between, because what matters is to you to be to just balance all of that, because everything has to be balanced. So for today's video is to understand how to balance things, because if you fail to balance, you're screwed, my friend. You're screwed. But this year, I guess you can't find a way to just balance things and just, get along. Because I'm very sure most of the thing why we fail in the things, and sometimes we don't even realize that, is that we fail how to balance all, to just know on which rate we're going to do what we have to do. Because you might think you're just being careful, and you're just too careful. Being too careful, you fucked up. Anyway, back to the point. Wari wibaza nyine nka kantu ka mbere, wari wibaza niba ubaho kuko abantu babishaka cyangwa ho kushaka. None se yubaho kushaka, and then you say, there's a song I'm liking nowadays saying, do I look like I give a fuck? Do I look like I give a fuck? So you might be there thinking, I don't give a fuck what people think. Of course, the motivation speech ziravuga ngo burya ntuzabeho uko abantu babishaka, ntuzabeho to praise people. Just make sure you make plan and just praise yourself about that. That's what motivation speech do. But anyway, niba utari wisobanukirwa neza ngo umenye ngo ntacyo abantu bazavuga kizagira cyose gutwara, then you're okay. So rero niki gituma na video ngira ngo, if you listen to this video, know that how can I balance kubaho ntitaye ku byo abantu bamvuga cyangwa bantekerezaho, cyangwa se kubaho nkora ibintu numva biri modest. Nk'urugero, usanga nk'umuntu araho ari gukora whatever plan of the days and all that, ugasanga ari muri rimwe na rimwe agiye gukora mistake, aravuga ngo ntacyo nditaye ibyo abantu bavuga ntacyo bimbwiye. But deep down you need to ask yourself, is that so? I don't care about what people say. But wataha nimugoroba ibintu byose byarangiye, and there you're worried about what people will think. So that's why, guys, I'm really argue to think of balance that shit. Don't just go extremely one side, yet you're not sure that you can handle or that extreme you do what you do. Ako karumvikanye. Rimwe na rimwe turatekereza ngo no, ngiye nzajya nkora ibintu ndarambiye guhora mpurizinga abantu. Ugasanga uragiye ukoze ikintu koko wa mugano utitaye ku byo abantu bavuga, ariko ejo bundi ugasanga urwaye trauma kubera ko abantu bazabona ibyo wakoze, kandi wabikora gutekereza kutitaye ku byo abantu bavuga. So no, just think of that. Know how to balance. Uvuga ngo okay, yes, ntago nitaka ibyo abantu bavugaho, ariko ngeweho ibyo nakwivugaho gusa mbaye abantu byaba ari bihe. Kuko buri kintu kimataringa is convince yourself that what you're doing is right. That's one. Second, niba uno mwaka urangiye and you've been through shit and you're not holding yourself accountable to anything, there is no progress into your life. Here come to balance. You need to balance the external fact and your internal factors. Because if you don't actually identify your own fact or your own fact within it, you will not know what to change or what not to change. I mean, musajya kubona ukabona nk'umuntu afite aba ex batanu ariko yari kugenda ari kuvuga ngo yeah, all those guys that have been bad. The first guy cheated, second guy cheated, the third one was what? But what is your part in it? That before you identify that, you can have even 100 more exes. But remember that sometimes not all of them, they are your exes because you want them. Maybe they also dump you up. Dumping people up is not just tell them go away. So balancing that is also, if something happened, you need to hold yourself accountable to one of reasons for you to know what to take forward. Ikindi, we all know that we're trying to make a living. If you're making a living, and you're making a living by your own hands, I want you to know one thing. You will get poor as you get older if you're earning a living by own hands. But if you're earning living by your brain, the older you get, the richer you get. Balancing that is like, I can use my hand, also include my brain, of course. But if you use one, that's the definition of it. The older you will get, you get poor if you're using a hand. The older you will be richer if you're using your brain. Also know how to balance that. The third thing is, the fourth, I think, it's understanding that whenever you put your thing on board and you realize that it is all good, know that something's missing. Whenever you just think of what to do, you need to remember one thing. You need to remember, if there is nothing wrong with it, know that something is missing. Yes, hameje kubalansinga kuri iyo topic twaturiye kubalansinga, kumenya kubalansinga ibintu mu buzima. Nakubwira ngo niba. Hi, so but continue to the point. So you need to know how to balance, how to be nice or to be a bad person, because of course, there is a thing that you can go home and do whatever you think of, and then you think you're nice, or you just I need to be good to people. No, you need to know how to be bad person and be good person at once. So you let people know that you're good. Also, if you happen to be bad, you just be bad. You can check like the people who you just look up to, they're not good to everyone. But of course, let's say like take an example, the person you like or you just want to be like, he's not good to everyone. He's sometimes hit hard and he breaks some people. He chases people. Like let's say a successful entrepreneur or CEO, he has fired some people. Those people, they're not liking that CEO. Let's say who we think is the kind now. Let's say the popular people who we can look up to and we think they're good or successful. Sometimes it even killed people for them to be where they are. So, not understand that you're not going to be nice to everyone. Sometimes you need to understand that one day you need to be bad, and you know that is bad. But for you to stay stand, sometimes you need to hit people off the way. And of course, if you think, no, God will punish me, even Jesus himself, he destroyed some shopping stand in a church. Let's say whoever been selling the fruit within that church, do you think he will like Jesus? No, but he's supposed to be sent. But he went in church and throw here and there. I mean, he demolished the stand where people have been selling things. Let's say if whoever been, okay, let's kangaruka mishara. Niba ugira ngo uzaba umuntu mwiza, wumve kuvanga I need to be kind. Rimwe na rimwe because you want to stay kind, you lie. Umuntu akwaka amafaranga because you want to look bad, you don't want to look bad. You say, okay, I will find a way. But really say, no, I don't have money. Or if when I do, I will not give it that. Because of course you need to give it a sense. Nari muvuga ngo na Yesu tuzi ko ari umwana w'Imana yagiye mu rusenge mu ahantu bacuruzaga abamenera ibintu bacuruzaga bitera nka kumwe local defense z'i Kigali cyangwa abadaso bamena ibintu. No, let me say, urakeka abanyagataro bakunda abadaso? Of course no. The same as uburyo abanyagataro bafata daso inako abantu bafa babonye Yesu kandi Yesu n'umwana w'Imana bareba mubona nyine nk'umuntu uri sent. So bivuga ngo rero iki ako nakagero ngira ngo ufate ukavuga ngo you need to balance how to be nice or how to be good. How to be good with your plan. Ikindi hari gihe ntuzajya uhungira your shit into not caring. Ugasanga uragiye barakwiruka. Let's say you get fired because you can't do the work. Ugatangira ukavuga anyway I was even tired anyway. I was not even liking the job. No, go down and know that. Analyze and understand that you fucked up. Kuko rimwe na rimwe duhungira the real situation in not caring. Yeah, I don't even care. I don't care. Yesterday, I was let me just branding my own shit in it. I get a call to appointment to get some contract. Contract? Is it contract? Like ikiraka niko navuga. You call it a short-term contract. And we got an appointment, and then when I get there, I got stuck in traffic, and when I get there, they said, no, you're late, we can't do it. And I said, I was not even happy with the job anyway. But anyway, I screwed up. But when I was thinking about recording this audio, I was just understanding that I need to share with you. If you screw up, sit down, back yourself up, and know that this is wrong. I have to correct and commit with you. Because if you don't balance that, you're lying to yourself. You understand? The second thing, like you meet some people, they have like 2 divorces, and when you talk to them, the one you talk to, they are very right, correct. The mistake is for whoever they met. And let me tell you what, if your marriage did not work, you are the architect of that marriage, because whoever you married, you choose that person. If I am a man and I choose a lady and they divorced me, I give the lady that vibe that we're matching. And if you match yourself with the wrong person, you're wrong as well. Maybe you're not wrong, that's not being abusive, but you can give that vibe. Let's say niba utari umujura, but you can easily make a thief trust you. You have that spice of thief in you. That means if you divorce twice, that means you're an architect of divorce. Nubwo ugenda wibwira ngo, no, I am the right person, I just happened to meet the wrong person. Fuck. That's you just escaping reality by blaming others. But you, my friend, back it up sit down and tell yourself the truth that if you're divorced, of course, people might be bad, but to what part do you have in it? Back to the point. Balancing things, it's really helped a lot. You need to know that for you to move from point A and B, you need to forget what is on point A if you want to embrace on point B. I'll give you an example. If you want to live in the West, forget what is in East. That's a simple. You need to know that if you're living here, do you have your heart in Africa, yet you're living in the US? If so, you have a depreciation, you have a lot of things inside your head, and you're not going to move on. So balance still works. If you can't balance that, you know what is relevant and think things out, keep purity of it, you're going to be screwed up. So that's what you need to consider. The more thing is, you need to answer some questions before you do some move. I have a friend, and that friend I was considering that he knows this that I'm talking with this shit that I'm talking about, but now I realize he's not, because if he does, he wouldn't have done what I think he did. He had the past. He doesn't know the past. He doesn't recall anything in the past, but he still do exactly the same thing that he did in the past. When I ask him, I say, this is the same thing, right? That you told me about yesterday. They said, no, it is not. It's totally different. But when I raised it to him, he realizes the same. And that's the same thing. That's actually one of the general idea of telling you guys, if you can't take any lesson from your past, you might be 40, but you think like you're 20. So, back to the point. Balancing. There is a So, balancing has a lot of things, but you need to know that whenever you approach a situation, you need to be able to balance what versus what. But don't go on one side, because also the other side is there waiting. So the same thing with the progress and development and finances, if you're making money, know how to live, know how to save, all that. Then balancing has a lot of things. Anything you have to do, don't just go to one side, because if you go one side, you're just leaving the other side. The same thing, people, abakobwa barabikora neza ko bazi kubalansinga abatipe. N'abatipe turabikora, ariko umukobwa rwose usanga agufite witwa ngo n'umuntu, ariko azi neza ko nakwimariramo azaba ataye abandi bose. And she make sure that she doesn't go deep in you, because she want to hold up with that. But that's all. Niho bigera nyine ko when you go west, you can't live west and east at the same time. If you want to enjoy east, forget about west. So balancing has a lot of things. I will come back to it. And thank you guys. If you like anything or if you have a comment, just share it down here so that we can keep learning from each other's. And I am very sure it have started as a scientific demonstration. Now it goes to theory. I mean, as long as it makes sense. Thank you guys. Cheers.